Welcome, everybody. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, I mean, it's easy to see why they're up big. They know how to use their size, their athleticism to wear their opponent down. And you look at their rebounding numbers. It's incredible.
Showing a lot of this and this.
Ooh.
And another one.
Whoa, you've been
and
working
two
out.
biceps at once.
Wow.
I'm tired.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Here's Mr. Clutch after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Williams. Takes the 3. The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Lowry, up and in on the layup. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Giddey. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Shoots over Oubre. Misses off the left iron. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Thunder leading by 23. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Passes it to Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 16 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Williams, a screen on Oubre. Mr. Clutch. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City. 7-foot shot, and he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. To the middle, here's Williams, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here is Harris. He's got 11. Shakes him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter. All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging around 35 a clip, 16 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Lowry kicks to Harris. Embiid is at the elbow. That one drops for him. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Clutch. Tries the spin move. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's good, 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 54 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Lowry passes to Harris. The pass to Melton. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. To the inside, Mr. Clutch. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Lowry, following the score by Oklahoma City. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a deep 3 from Lowry. And the 76ers get it back. Harris, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
He takes it in.
The first step of Melton, tremendous. It helps him create the separation on the bounce that he's looking for.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Down low. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Philadelphia has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Oubre. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Robert Covington's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Thunder have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Passes it to Wallace. Dort wide open. Good on the triple.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Payne finds Melton. 76ers moving the ball around. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Dort. Fires for three. Harris misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wiggins. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Oubre, right side. Count the basket. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Shoots the three. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Fifth is Kelly Oubre.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Here's Wiggins. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Dort. Inside. Oubre with the steal. Here's Melton, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Melton possesses great vertical. At 6'2", he can throw it down with the best of them.
Out to the wing. Wiggins, a screen on Oubre. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
First in shooting percentage. And they're also first in three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Martin comes in for Oubre, and Diallo subbed in for De'Anthony Melton.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now, here's Dort. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's the double team with Covington. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Here's Mr. Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away.
Boy, I tell you, the long reach of Covington really bothering shooters. I mean, he enjoys making life difficult for whoever he's assigned to.
Harris outside. Covington, a screen on Dort.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room.
Clutch, he's checked in for Wiggins. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. De'Anthony Melton comes in for Martin. And it's Lowry in for Payne. We've got Williams. Lou Dort out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Embiid kicks to Diallo. Covington setting the pick for Diallo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Joe. Outside, Dort. Here's Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Diallo. 9 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Diallo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And yes, it's good. 66 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Lowry dishes to Embiid. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Mr. Clutch, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Lowry finds Embiid. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And the shot goes in.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Oklahoma City has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just one. And good! There's another.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's Melton. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. There's the killer two-handed slam.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Philadelphia shooting in this game 45%. Now here's Melton. Guarded closely. Shot to stop the run. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The 76ers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%.
Stay on him.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oubre. On the wing, Melton. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Passes to Mr. Clutch. 1:31 left in the fourth. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties in for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Kept alive. Embiid misses the layup. Thunder shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go on the record.
And, yep, another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oubre passes to Melton. Misses the 3.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And another one.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out. There, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Dort on the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside Lowry. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.